Well, welcome. Hello, I am Brianna McWilliam, and I'm an author, educator, and licensed creative arts therapist. And I am happy to welcome the beautiful Amanda here today,
Thank
who
you.
has taken my online course, Healing Attachment Wounds, and has graciously agreed to share a bit of her experience about the program with us. And so, Amanda, I am going to ask you a couple of questions, and we will find out a little bit more of your experience.
Okay, sounds good.
So my first question would be, what brought you to this program? Was there something that you were struggling with that made you decide that this was something you wanted to purchase?
Ye- yes, I have been married for about 9 years now. I've been with my husband for 15, and we were going through a real rough patch of stuff, and it seemed to go on, and I couldn't figure out why. So I started taking online courses, and someone mentioned your videos in one of the courses. So I was like, I've never heard of attachment styles before. So what? I'll check this out. So I went and I looked, and I was like, oh my goodness, this explains so much that I had no understanding of whatsoever. So I decided then to purchase the course and move forward with it. So I was really excited about it.
Great. And my next question for you is, what would you say are maybe 2 to 3 things that you feel like you gained out of the course?
Well, like I said a while ago, I had no idea about attachment styles, and learning that and why I was doing things the way I did it was so enlightening to me, because everything else I had tried to figure things out on was like, okay, so this happens, you should do this. But it never told me why. And I'm a why person.
Mm,
And so everything that you were saying was making so much sense to me. And so it helped me to be able to step back and see the behavior instead of reacting in the moment,
mm,
and really be able to go, okay, am I doing this because this is truly happening? Or am I doing this because this is what I'm used to doing?
mm.
And so it really helped me to get a better understanding of why I did the things I do, and also why my husband does the things he does. And I could see the push pull and back and forth. And I'm like, okay, so I'm pushing, he's running away, and then he's pushing and I'm running away. So it was very enlightening to see that.
Yeah. And of the materials that you explored in the course, was there a particular lesson or activity that stood out in your mind as maybe being your favorite or that resonated the most with you?
Well, I really just like learning all of the things. The doing the art therapy though
Mm.
was really releasing for me, because it's not something I'd ever done either. And growing up, I was always had the story that you're not the artistic one, your sister is.
Mm.
And so I never really tried that. And since I did that, I was like, it was opening up new things for me. And I was like, oh, wow, look, I actually can use a crayon the right way. And it really helped me to understand, and it would release other things that I didn't even realize was there, because it just, I enjoyed that a lot.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. And so my last question would just be, if there were someone that were considering taking the course and or they're sitting on the fence about it, what would be your advice and or wisdom for them?
I would take it. I mean, it is definitely worth the investment, because, and I also enjoyed, which I meant to tell you, the being able to do it on my own time frame was
Mm.
really great for me, and being able to step in when I needed to, and then being able to go back and watch it over and over again if I wanted.
Yeah.
And I could pause it, do my thing, go back, really listen and learn a lot. And having the Facebook group and everything helps me to be able to express some of the stuff that I want to say, and then get answers and feedback back as
Mhm.
well. So it's a really integrated program, but I can do it on my own time frame, which makes it easier for me to learn. So if someone wanted to invest in this, the why behind it is the biggest thing that I didn't get anywhere else. The
Mm.
why I behave. So that's what I really, really love about your course.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing your experience. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.